Hello, everyone, and welcome to Pick a Stack Wednesday. I am so excited for today's reading. It's beautiful outside. We had some rain yesterday. The sun's shining. The grass is just lush and green. I'm going to actually have to mow it. All the flowers and plants are coming up, and it's just glorious out there today. So I feel like there's been a shift, and everything just seems brighter and cleaner and clearer, and it just feels really good to me. So I hope it feels really good to you. Today we have my little princess Rosebud unicorn back here, gracing us with her presence. She is rose quartz, and she's sitting on the gold Metatron's cube. And she is surrounded with these beautiful quartz points. And she's sending out love to everybody. Okay, I hope you're receiving it. And this is a crystal wand with, again, clear quartz points on either end. So this is all about creativity and communication. And we are just doing our part to send out lots of love, compassion, forgiveness, and all good things to everybody. So as you're watching this video, just know that that's what we're sending out. And I'm actually going to start this by using this fabulous gold crystal singing bell. This is a G sharp, and this will resonate with your heart chakra. So this is how we're going to start today. Hopefully that got your heart chakra started. And I send you many, many blessings for a beautiful, glorious day. Having said all that, let's get started. If you're new to Pick a Stack, your mission is to think of an idea, an issue, or a question in your life or the life of somebody else, or maybe for the whole world. And then look at the picture. There's 3 stacks here. Each stack has 2 tarot cards from 2 different decks, an oracle card, and a crystal. And each one tells a story. So you pick a stack, or 2 stacks, or all 3. There's no rules here. And then listen to the video for that part. Or, I encourage people to listen to the whole video, because sometimes things resonate with you on stack number 3, but you chose stack number 1. I find that I listen to the video after I do it, and all 3 resonate in some part of my life every single time. So, having said that, let's get started. Stack number 1. This is stack number 1 right here. If you chose this stack, the crystal is Rhodonite. And Rhodonite is pink, various shades of pink, and it can have browns and blacks in it. So this is Rhodonite, and I'm going to read about Rhodonite for you. A true stone of love, helping to achieve one's greatest potential, and it teaches us to see both sides of every issue. It can help us have a passionate love that is also a grounded love. It is a stone of grace and elegance. It decreases anxiety while increasing attention to detail. It can help you attain calm assurance in all activities. It works beneficially on the heart chakra, opening one to unconditional love and increased service to mankind. Rhodonite is also a stone of contrasts. The pinks indicate energy that enhances passionate love. The shiny black indicates grounding energy. And physically, it can help with things like emphysema, joint inflammation, bone growth, ears, arthritis, light sensitivity, strep throat, and heart disorders. This is a fabulous stone to carry or to wear as jewelry. Plus, it's the stone of love. And that's kind of our theme today. So the first card in stack number 1 is from the SpiritSong deck. And it is the King of Shells. So in this deck, shells represents water. And water is emotions. And this is the king. So it's like the king of the sea. But it's not tuna, it's a seahorse. And who doesn't love a seahorse? I think they're beautiful and magical. The king is like the overseer. He's not the one that's going to get things done. That's the queen. She's the stage manager. This is like the producer of a play. But if you receive the king, this is, you taking a higher perspective on things. I was just talking with somebody yesterday about a certain situation, and I said, if you kind of step back and go higher and look down at the big picture, you're going to see a whole different view. A lot of times we get caught up in the details. This is not about details. This is about the higher perspective. So whatever situation you're in, whether it has to do with your job, your career, a relationship, your home, or finances, step back and look at the big picture. It's also about making decisions with integrity and keeping in mind everybody. So if you were thinking about a family related question, we need a most benevolent outcome for the whole family. Or if it's work, we need a most benevolent outcome for not just you, but your coworkers and your boss or your employees. So this is all about the big picture and having a different perspective. So you might want to look at your situation a little differently. And so my guides had me do this theme of love, and your second card is from the Angel Tarot deck, and it's the 9 of Water, and this is all about love. The 9 of Water, again, water, very emotional, but the 9 is, the 10 is the highest card when it comes to the Ace through 10 cards, and the 9 is like, your wishes are coming true. What more do you want? There's going to be that last little bit that gets you to the 10 of Water, but this is all about your wishes coming true. You've got 9 cups filled to the brim, to overflowing with everything that you could possibly need, and you're joyous about it. So whatever cups you have, again, job, career, family, home life, finances, you have everything you need. And this is all about gratitude. Let's be grateful for everything that we have, because we've got what we need. And there's people out there that, I watch a lot of videos. There's people out there that are like, oh my gosh, this is going on and this is going on. But you have everything you need. And once you're grateful for what you have, more comes to you, because the universe has more abundance than we could ever possibly use. So remember that. You've got the King of Shells. See things from a higher perspective. Make decisions with integrity, with a most benevolent outcome for all. And you've got everything you need. And we can manifest what we don't have that we think we need. So if you're putting it out there that you want to move to a different home in a different city, a different job, whatever, manifest it, because you have the power. You're the king, baby, right here. You're the king. So what is it you want? And this is, what does your heart truly want? This doesn't mean I need a job. This means I would like the perfect job for me, at the perfect location, at the perfect salary, the perfect job for me and my family. So when you're manifesting, that's what you want to put out there. I want the perfect whatever for me and my family. I want the perfect resolution to this problem for me, my family, and everybody else involved. Okay? So manifest whatever it is you need, but do it in a way that's benevolent to everybody. This is not about winning the lottery, okay? It's much more grounded. Your third card is an oracle card. I'm trying to reach around to get the book. From the Magical Menagerie. Ooh, the Firebird. This is also known as the Phoenix, rising from the ashes. So these are three very powerful cards. You've got the King of Shells and the Nine of Water. And then you've got this amazing Firebird. Let's see what the book says about Firebird. Firebird. All right, page 74. So the Firebird, first of all, resonates with air and fire for the elements. And the Firebird is all about reformation. So Firebird refers to reforming revolutionary zeal and a drive to overcome injustice. So all the stuff that's going on right now that seems ridiculous, this is you saying, you know what, this is ridiculous, and I'm going to do something about it. I'm going to go for a walk. I'm going to go shopping. I'm going to drive through town without a mask on in my car. You rebel, you. Firebird usually shows up when there is a strong desire to achieve something of social importance. Air relates to humanitarian interests and to moral and ethical imperatives, while fire relates to spiritual matters, hence the focus on justice. In addition, Firebird is the sign of the ingenious innovator who is constantly looking for new challenges. A rich source of ideas and a problem solver, Firebird is indicative of contagious enthusiasm, one that inspires others to greater efforts. Contagious enthusiasm. Ooh, I want to hang out with you because this is awesome. And this is actually the first time that this card's ever been pulled. And I think it's beautiful, and we need it right now. So be the king that you are. You've got everything that you need, and you can manifest whatever else you need. And you can also manifest for others and the world. Okay? This is the social. This isn't just for you. This is the revolutionary that's going to help everybody. So maybe what you're supposed to be doing is you're supposed to be praying or doing something that can help the whole world or your state or your country or your community or your neighborhood. But this is all about community and taking a higher perspective. You go. This is awesome. All right. That is stack number 1. If you chose stack number 2, your stone is Moonstone. And I've got some rainbow Moonstone right here. And what's really cool is, guess what we have this week? We have the full moon, super moon, Scorpio moon. Very, very powerful. I can feel it already. I could hardly sleep last night. All right, so let's read about Moonstone. Moonstone is used by healers to stimulate the functioning of the pineal gland and balance internal hormone cycles with nature's rhythms. It is a stone of inner growth and strength. Though often considered to be a woman's stone, it can be beneficial to men in opening the emotional self. Moonstone is an excellent stone to use in meditation to understand oneself, and it is said to assist in foretelling the future, enhance intuition, promote inspiration, and bring success in love as well as business matters. Use it during your own moon cycle to help balance your emotions or to aid in fertility. The most powerful time to use a moonstone is during a full moon. So I think that's why my guides had me pick this one right now, because tonight is the first night of the full moon. It usually goes for 3 nights. We have the pre-full moon, the full moon, and then the post-full moon. And it's a really good time to charge and cleanse your crystals. So any crystals that you have, put them out in the moonlight. Any jewelry that you have with real crystals and gemstones, put them out in the moonlight. This includes diamonds. Diamonds are crystals. And if you haven't taken your engagement ring or your wedding ring and put it outside in the moonlight, I'd say now's a really good time to do that. Because a lot of times people take their jewelry to the jeweler and have it cleaned. But you have to remember that your wedding rings, your engagement rings, those rings you wear all the time, they absorb energy. Not just yours, but other people's. I have my rings. I spiritually cleanse them all the time because they're on my body and I want them clean. So take your crystals outside tonight, tomorrow night, or the next night and give them a good cleansing in the moonlight. And what does that mean? Just allow them to be in the moonlight. One of the things I always tell people is, if you can put them on something that's natural, they like that. So something that's wood or pottery, something that another big stone. I have a large stone that has kind of a little dish shape to it, although it was found in nature that way. And I put my stuff on that, and then I put it out in the moonlight. You can even put it in a windowsill if that helps you. Okay. I know not everybody has the ability to put things outside because, well, your neighbors and other people are going to steal it. We don't want that. But allow your crystals to have some time in the moonlight. All right, having said that, let's start your read. And your first card is from the SpiritSong Tarot deck. It is the Queen of Feathers. Now, interestingly, in stack number 1, we had the King of Shells. Now we have the Queen of Feathers. So the Queen of Feathers is equivalent to the Queen of Air. This queen is the one who gets stuff done. Think about air. Air is all about change and movement. Think about like a jetliner. Just, that's this queen. She's represented by a bat, which is kind of funny because, everybody's now afraid of bats, which is so ridiculous. You shouldn't be afraid of bats. They're way more afraid of us. I know because I've had several in my bedroom over the last few years, and I'm not afraid of them. So the Queen of Feathers is the one that's going to get things done or is doing things. And air is also about truth. So a lot of times if you get the ace of air, that is all about truth. This queen, she is the queen of truth. She's the one that's going to be out there today going, hey guys, watch this video. This is what's really going on. Or why are you doing that? That's silly. You're living in fear. So this is the queen who knows the truth, who speaks the truth. And she also will call somebody out if they're not speaking the truth. But she's also the one that's going to get stuff done or is getting stuff done. She's the one that's rallying everybody. Is this you? If it is, wow, thank you. Thank you for rallying people. If it's not you, it's going to be you. Okay? There's going to be something that sets a little spark underneath you, and you're going to all of a sudden, boom, go into action. Your next card is from the Angel Tarot deck. Holy cow, we have some really powerful cards today. So this is from the Major Arcana. This is the Magician card. This is the number 1 card. You're number 1. Yay, you're a queen and number 1. So this says you have all the resources you need. Why? Because you're the queen. You have everything you need to get things done. You have everything you need to manifest what is needed, whether it's for you or your family or your workplace or wherever. You can help manifest things for the world. And because you're the queen, you're going to get stuff done. You're not only going to manifest, but you're going to use those things, those resources to help others. Wow. So there's a definite connection between stack number 1 and stack number 2 here. It's almost like the stacks today are telling me, okay, people, you're awake now. Now get to work. now's the time. This is Archangel Raziel. Raziel is like a bringer of wisdom. He's the one that brings us information. And I've called on him a bunch of times. Usually I do that before I go to sleep. I call on archangels to bring me information, to bring me messages. He's the one that brings me wisdom. So you can call on Archangel Raziel to bring you wisdom. Okay, I'm the queen. What am I supposed to do with this information? Go ahead and meditate. Ask for help from the beings from on high, because you're ready to do this now. Whatever it is, your mission, you're ready to do it. And I know a bunch of us came here in this time and space to help with the transition of the world, to help Mother Earth ascend, to help us ascend, to help get rid of all the negative energy, all the dark energy, because those days where the dark ruled are over. This is all about the light, and we're shining the light, and the dark is leaving. So manifest whatever it is you need to manifest, including the wisdom to use your superpowers, and know that you're the queen. Now, having said that, if you're a man and you're watching this and you're like, oh, I'm not the queen is the one who gets things done. It doesn't necessarily mean this is only for women, okay? All right. You ready for your magical menagerie card? You get the magical griffin. Very interesting, because stack number 1 had the firebird or the phoenix, and now stack number 2 has the griffin. So it's like we're bringing back, I want to say mythological animals or creatures. The griffin, page 66. Okay, the griffin. The griffin is all about stability. The griffin resonates with earth and air. The griffin is half eagle, half lion, and it is a small wonder that it has a reputation for being a powerful guardian, not only of earthly treasure, but the pathway to spiritual enlightenment. A massive creature, its avian characteristics symbolize the upward journey of the spirit, while its mammalian qualities refer to its earthly nature. Griffin is primarily of the earth and is therefore acquisitive, realistic, and practical. The emphasis is on self-help and security, but the humanitarian qualities associated with the air element ensure that others are helped and protected too. Griffin is peaceful and placid as long as his security is not threatened, but he is a ferocious guardian if his stability is compromised. He is reserved, but a good friend and extremely reliable. Because of the objective quality of air, he is also valued for his impartiality. He is known to be knowledgeable and even wise. He is a good communicator. He is open to new ideas and is intellectually curious, but only interested in theory as long as it has an obvious practical utility. He's a hard worker who looks for tangible results from his efforts. He demonstrates excellent self-discipline, and although he likes structure, he also needs plenty of autonomy. So this goes right along with these two cards. He's very wise. Archangel Raziel is very wise. You've got everything you need, and this is all about being a humanitarian, waking up and helping others. That is absolutely beautiful. So you can call on the griffin, you can call on the bat, you can call on the queen of air, and you can call on Archangel Raziel to help you with your mission. But I firmly believe that today it's time to start our missions. So if you don't know what your mission is, you're probably already doing it. I once had somebody ask me, well, what is my mission? And I said, you bring joy everywhere you go. You just walk in a room and you bring in joy, and you are doing your mission. And sometimes it's as simple as that. Because if you embody joy, That means everywhere you go, you're raising the frequency. The grocery store, you go on a walk, somebody sees you through their living room window, and you bring them joy. Sometimes you don't have to do anything, you just have to be. If you don't know what your mission is, meditate or ask. Ask your guides, ask the angels and archangels, ask the ascended masters, or ask me. There's always people willing to help. Okay, so that was stack number 2. I knew this was going to be a glorious reading. So stack number 3. If you chose stack number 3, your stone is Bornite, or the Peacock Rock. And if you like pretty, sparkly things, this is your stone. This is a mineral that brings freshness and newness to one's life. It stimulates the inner spirit. It's very joyful. It stimulates the inner spirit to seek further heights and increases one's ability to enjoy happiness in the moment. It is an excellent stone for use during activities of rebirthing. Like right now, everything we're going through right now, this is a rebirth. It can help one to release that which is no longer useful to you and promote insight into the aspects of grief and relief. It is a stone of happiness and assists one in recognizing that there need be no deficiency in any aspect of one's life. For each of us is the image of creation, now and for all times. Bornite emits a circular energy which returns to itself. Upon the return, it transforms any negative forces into pure beneficial energy. Beautiful stone for today. Bornite. All right, if you chose stack number 3, your first card is from the SpiritSong tarot deck. Ooh, and it's the 8 of Feathers. 8 of Feathers. This is the 8 of Air. Air is all about change. And look at that cute little guy. Oh, he's adorable. He's got little whiskers. He's got his little ears and the long tail. And, you know, he's all about abundance. 8 is the number of abundance. So whether that's an abundance of love, an abundance of prosperity, an abundance of people, whatever it is that you asked about, you're going to receive an abundance. And this card is represented by this cute little, I'm going to just say it's a mouse because I'm not really sure what it is. But it looks like a mouse to me. But he's all about the details too. So if you think about the mouse, he's down in the thick of it. And he sees the details. He doesn't see the big picture. Well, he would if he were in the jaws of an eagle flying overhead. But that's not where this one is. This one is all about being in the details, and there's abundance. So whatever your idea, issue, or question is, if you don't have abundance right now, it's coming. It's on its way. Because the feathers or air is all about change. So the abundance is coming in. The winds of change are coming in. And you're in the details. And that's totally cool because you're looking for solutions to whatever the issues are. Now, having said that, one of the cool things is if you work with your guides and your angels, you don't actually have to go out and look for solutions. You can just ask them and they will bring solutions to you. You just have to pay attention to the signs. Okay? Again, pay attention to the details. So that's a really cool card. All right. Your next card is from the Angel Tarot deck. And this is so funny. So we have a king in the first stack, a queen in the second stack, and another queen in the third stack. So we have a lot of royalty and a lot of powerful cards too. The Queen of Air, she's the one that is working with change. So you've got the 8 of Air and the Queen of Air. This is about, especially now during this full moon, this is about you getting rid of whatever doesn't serve you anymore. this can include people, friends that maybe they're not out for your highest and greatest good. Maybe they're all about themselves. Are they really a friend? It could be cleaning your house. It's springtime. What a great time to clean your house or your garage or your basement or your attic or your shed. But this is all about eliminating those things that we no longer need. It can also be releasing fears and worries. There's a definite split in people right now. There's people that are living in fear, and there's people that aren't living in fear. There's not even a middle ground. You're either living in fear or not. So if you have all these fears and worries, let them go. They don't serve you. They only serve themselves. Fears and worries, all they do is they stress you out. They lower your immune system. They affect your adrenal system, your liver, and basically mess up all your internal organs. So let that stuff go. You don't need it. It doesn't bring you anything positive. Love does, though. So replace all the fear and the worries with love. This is also the queen, she's high up. She's the one, I call her the stage manager. She gets things done. She makes sure that everybody has what they need. She makes decisions that can affect the whole group, whether it's your family or your neighborhood, your community, whatever it is whatever humanitarian thing that you're working on, she's the one that's going to make sure that there's a most benevolent outcome for all. And that's a theme through all three stacks here today. We want a most benevolent outcome for everybody. And what's really cool is she's holding up a crystal ball with a unicorn in it. And we have Rosebud right here. I love that. All right, your third card is from the Magical Menagerie. Ooh, and you get the seal. The seal resonates with all four elements: water, earth, air, and fire. And let's see what the book says about the seal. And if you watch my videos, you know I'm a big number person. The page number that the seal is on is 144. And 144 is a very powerful number. It's 12 squared. And it adds up to 9, which is the end of a cycle. But also in the Bible, it talks about the 144,000. We're the ones that are going to change the world. So that's really powerful. So the seal is all about dreams. The most common reference to seals in folklore tells how they emerge from the deep and come ashore to mate with humans. In order to do this, they must shed their skins and take on human form, their true origins only revealed when the hidden skin is discovered. Seal represents dreams, messages from the deep unconscious, lucid dreaming, and the call of the inner voice. This includes what have been called big dreams, those of national or even international importance. Seal is also associated with creativity and the power of the imagination. Also meditation, trance, journeying, pathworking, and other forms of altered consciousness. A powerful sense of connection with others, including those departed. Seal refers to love and compassion for one's fellows and for all forms of life, because seal recognizes the connection that binds us all. So that is very interesting because the running theme through all three stacks has been humanitarian. And now we have the seal that represents humanitarian. So very cool. The seal also, if you think about the seal in the water, on the land, they're kind of like, it's hard for them to get around. But in the water, they're so amazingly graceful. They just flow. So it's a beautiful contrast between the land and the water. So you've got the 8 of feathers with abundance coming in, and you're paying attention to details. You've also got the Queen of Air, which is, you're getting things done, but you're also clearing away everything that doesn't serve you anymore. And then you've got this humanitarian seal card. So that's very beautiful. So whatever you were thinking of, that's your reading. Very cool. So I'm going to close out with some more of that singing bell for those of you who stayed all the way through, or maybe just watch stack number 3. For the people that left already, well, you're missing out. I'm sending out love and compassion and healing energies to everybody who's watching this video right now, whether you're watching it today when I post it or years from now if it's still out there. You will be receiving love through this video and healing energies. May your heart be healed. May you be surrounded and enveloped with love and compassion and joy and sweetness, happiness. And may your day today be absolutely blessed and glorious. Thank you for joining me, everybody. Namaste.